You know that using social media is a great way to reach new customers and grow your business. But there are many different social media platforms out there, and it can be really hard to figure out which one is right for your business. Each platform has its own strengths and weaknesses, so it's really important to choose the one that'll work best for your business and your goals. So which social media site is best for your business to be on? In this video, let's take a look at the most popular social media platforms, discuss some pros and cons of each platform, and help you decide which platform is right for your business. We'll also go over strategies to keep you from wasting time and effort on your social media marketing. Which social media platform should you be on? There are quite a few to choose from, and you absolutely do not want to try to do all of them. That really would be a waste of time, and I want you to be smart about your social media strategy. That means the first and possibly the most important step is to choose one or two social media platforms that you'll focus on, at least to start with. And your customers and potential customers are definitely on at least one of them, if not more, of these social media sites. Let's check out some of the big ones. Facebook currently has over 2.8 billion daily active users. YouTube has over 2.2 billion active users. Instagram has 1.3 billion. TikTok has 1 billion. Pinterest comes in at 478 million active users. Twitter has approximately 397 million, and LinkedIn comes in at 310 million active users. Social media sites really are the best way to reach more people. And with such a crazy number of people using social media every single day, it's easy to see why social media is one of the most powerful ways to grow your business online. Social media allows you to attract new customers and connect with an audience that you never would have been able to otherwise. But it's best to start with just one or two. Instead of trying to post on each social media platform out there, focus instead, like I said, on one or two that'll have the most impact on your business. And then really work the social network into your sales process. You have to post with purpose and not just posting for the sake of posting. So how do you choose the best social media platform? You first have to look at your audience so that you can find out where your time will be best spent. What do you know about your audience? In order to do this, you first need to know a little bit about your customers. Where do they spend their time on social media? Where do they interact with businesses and brands? What sites influences them to buy things? Who are the biggest players in your industry? And what social media platforms do they use? If your audience is on the younger side, you may want to focus on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, which have a strong following with millennials and younger. If your focus is on business professionals, LinkedIn may be a good place to focus. If you're targeting creative women or looking for a more visual platform, Pinterest and Instagram may be a good place to begin. But let's dive into each a little bit deeper. Here are the basics of each social media channel, starting with Facebook. Facebook. As the largest social media site, Facebook provides a huge opportunity for small businesses to reach new audiences. With over 2 billion active users, the largest audience of the different platforms, there is a potential to connect with nearly anyone in the entire world. In addition, Facebook offers a variety of features that can be beneficial for businesses, such as the ability to create a page separate from your personal profile, boost your posts to reach more people, run ads, and create groups. So some of the pros of using Facebook for small business. On the plus side, Facebook can be a great way to connect with potential customers and build relationships. It can also be a great way to promote and to sell products or services. Ads are both easy to create, easy to run, and cost effective. Some of the cons of using Facebook. On the downside, Facebook can be a time sink. It can also be difficult to stand out from the crowd. Also, because many people are on there for family and friends and entertainment, it can be difficult to separate business time from fun time. So our experience with Facebook. Both Sean and I and all of our clients have had tremendous success on Facebook. There are so many people that it is really easy to kind of carve out your own spot on the platform and connect with your people through your page, your groups, or even ads. YouTube. YouTube is the largest video sharing website and has over 2 billion monthly active users. While it is primarily used for entertainment, it can also be a powerful marketing tool for businesses. Companies can create and post videos and promote their products or services, as well as create a channel to host all of their videos in one place. In addition, YouTube offers features such as annotations and cards that can be used to link to other websites or videos, making it a great way to drive traffic to your own website. Pros of using YouTube for small business. There are a lot of advantages to using YouTube for business. YouTube is a very popular website, so it has lots of potential customers who can find your videos. You can also post videos on other websites and blogs to increase your exposure. Additionally, YouTube provides a platform for customers to interact with you and to leave comments, and this can be a really great way to get feedback about your products and your services. Cons of using YouTube? There are some disadvantages to using YouTube for business. First, it can be difficult to get your videos noticed among the millions of other videos on YouTube. You'll need to promote your videos in order to get them seen. Our YouTube experience? I've dived into YouTube a little bit more than Sean, and now that I've finally got over my fear of being on camera, I am all in. I love that YouTube is very searchable and that the content lives forever. People have questions and I can serve up answers, and you can do the same. Instagram. While Instagram is smaller than Facebook with only 1 billion active users, only 1 billion, it has some distinct advantages for businesses. For example, because it's a primarily visual platform, it can be particularly well suited for businesses in design, fashion, food, and travel industries. Sean has done really well with Instagram because people love pictures of cool cars. In addition, Instagram offers other features such as stories, which are short videos or images that disappear in 24 hours, and the short video format called Reels, which is great for reaching a wider audience. And your ad campaigns easily connect via your Facebook business account. So some pros of using Instagram for small business. You can reach a large, engaged audience on Instagram with over the 1 billion people using it every single month. And that's over 500 million daily users. And by sharing compelling content, you can reach a large audience of potential customers. Instagram is a great platform for increasing brand awareness and visibility. And by using relevant hashtags and location tags, you can make sure that your content is seen by people who are interested in what you do. You can also include links to your website in your Instagram bio and in the captions of your posts. And this can drive traffic to your website and increase leads and sales. Instagram is a great way to increase customer engagement. By responding to comments and messages, you can create a connection with your customers and make them feel valued. So some cons of using Instagram. Creating quality content on Instagram, it's time consuming. If you don't have someone dedicated to managing your Instagram account, it can be difficult to keep up with a posting schedule. To be successful, you really need to be active and post consistently and engage with your audience regularly. And if you're not posting new content and engaging with your followers, you are unlikely to see much success. So our experience with Instagram? Well, Sean and I are pretty active on Instagram. We've made some great connections, we've drove traffic to our websites, and we have done well advertising our events. For several of our clients, we run Facebook campaigns, and Sean included, he runs Facebook campaigns as well. And the reach of these ads spill over onto Instagram, and the results are well worth the ad spend. LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the social media platform for professionals and businesses with over 310 million active users each month. It is a great place to connect with other businesses and potential customers. LinkedIn also offers a variety of features that can be useful for most businesses, such as the ability to create a company page, run ads, post job listings, and write articles for the LinkedIn Pulse blog. So some pros of using LinkedIn for small business. LinkedIn is a great way to connect with other professionals in your industry. It can be an effective platform for content marketing since you can share articles and blog posts and other types of content with your connections. It can be used to generate leads for your businesses, and it is a great platform for recruiting new employees. So some of the cons of using LinkedIn. LinkedIn can be time consuming to use effectively. It's important to have a professional looking profile and to keep it up to date. To be successful, you need to be active on the program in order to reap the benefits. Lastly, LinkedIn is a pay-to-play platform, meaning you have to invest in ads or a premium membership in order to reach the widest audience. So our experience with LinkedIn, I really want to like LinkedIn, but to me, it's a bunch of marketers reaching out to anyone and everyone with little regard for learning more about them. It feels spammy and disingenuous, so I am usually in and out of there. However, I know that many professional service businesses kill it on LinkedIn, so to each their own. Twitter. Twitter is a microblogging platform that allows users to share short messages or tweets up to 280 characters. Although it has a smaller user base than some of the other social media platforms with only 397 million active users, Twitter can be a great way for businesses to connect with their customers. Twitter is also useful for customer service and staying up to date on news and trends in your industry. So some pros of using Twitter for small business. Twitter really can be a great way for small business owners to connect with potential and current customers. It allows you to share information about your products and services, as well as promote special offers and discounts, and you can even drive traffic to your website. You can also use Twitter to build relationships with other businesses that can lead to valuable partnerships. So what about some cons of Twitter? So there are some downsides to using Twitter for business. First, again, it can be really time consuming to keep up with tweets and respond to customers. There is always some risk that some of your tweets will be misunderstood or possibly taken out of context, as we all kind of see these days. And finally, Twitter can be more of a distraction from important tasks such as running your business. So our experience with Twitter. Many moons ago, I started my Twitter journey and found that I got sucked into the black hole of Twitter and I got little done. So in my digital marketing career, I'm a doer. I have to get stuff done. That's what I do. And so it was best for me to stay away from Twitter. So I really never dove in, though I do post on there here and there. Sean has made some connections on there too, but he is not too active. Next is TikTok. Now, TikTok is a relatively new social media platform that has quickly gained popularity, particularly among Gen Z users. It is a short-form video app where users can share creative and funny videos set to music. While TikTok is typically not thought of as a business platform, it actually can be a great way to reach potential customers, especially if your target market is young adults. In addition, TikTok offers features such as duets, which can be used to create collaborative content with other users, and hashtags, which can be used to connect with like-minded users and discover new content. So, some pros of using TikTok for small business. So TikTok has a huge user base. There is over 1 billion people using TikTok actively, which gives businesses a large potential audience to reach. It is incredibly popular with Gen Z users, and it is an important demographic for many small businesses as they are future consumers. TikTok is a great platform for creative content. If your business is creative, TikTok is a great way to show off your work and to reach new audiences. And there's no cost to create or post content to TikTok. So what about some cons of using TikTok? TikTok has a short attention span. Due to the nature of the platforms, users generally only watch videos for a few seconds, which means businesses need to be creative and grab attention quickly. And TikTok is a global platform. This can be both a pro and a con, but it's worth noting that not all countries have the same level of access to TikTok. In some countries, the app is banned entirely. TikTok is a new platform, which means there's still a lot of uncertainty around best practices and what works. It can be difficult to stand out from the crowd on TikTok and get noticed. So what about our experience with TikTok? So I have decided to take a pass on this one. I like Instagram and I really like YouTube, so much so that I've decided to stake my claim there, and my customers tend to be a little bit older than the TikTok crowd. However, Sean has done well there on Miles Through Time. He's reached a younger car-loving audience and has had some viral for him moments that were a lot of fun. Last is Pinterest. Pinterest is the social media platform that is primarily visual. Users can create boards where they save or pin images or videos that interest them. Pinterest is a great platform for businesses in design and fashion, food, and travel, as well as any business that has high-quality visuals such as infographics or product photos. In addition, Pinterest offers features such as rich pins, which provide more information about a pin, promoted pins, which appear at the top of search results, and buyable pins, which allow users to purchase products directly directly from Pinterest. So what about some pros for using Pinterest for small business? Pinterest allows for easy sharing of images and videos. There is a large engaged user base that is interested in a wide variety of topics. Pinterest also can be a great way to drive traffic to your website or to your blog. Pinterest is a search engine, and pins are indexed on Google and served as search results. So some cons of using Pinterest for small business. Pinterest can be time consuming like most of the social media applications, and it is difficult to maintain a presence on the site. It requires high quality visuals to be effective, which can be time consuming or costly for many small business owners. It also may not be the best platform for all small businesses. For example, if you don't have very visual products or services. So our experience with Pinterest, I personally am a huge fan of Pinterest, and I work it deep into my blogging process. Every single post that I write gets pinned on Pinterest using a plugin called Tasty Pins to assist in the pins, and an app called Tailwind that I use to make a queue of scheduled pins. Pinterest is another site that serves as a search engine, so pins actually show up on Google searches, and the content lives forever, so I am all in there as well. So what about some other social media platforms? There are always these up-and-coming small social media sites like Clubhouse, or smaller local platforms like Alignable, or other forum-style sites like Reddit that you can dive into. But remember, you only have so much time to be effective and active, so choose to branch out wisely. The best choice, at least, is to start with just a couple of the big ones that we've discussed. With so many social media sites, which one is the best? The audience really is the biggest benefit of social media marketing. While each social media platform has its own unique benefits, it's important to remember that you must create strategic content that is tailored for each individual platform. Facebook is great for written content. Instagram is better suited for visuals. By taking advantage of the unique features of each platform, you really can maximize your social media marketing efforts and reach your small business goals. But when it comes down to it, you want to be where your target audience is, and you want to publish the bulk of your social media posts on the platforms where your customers hang out most. You want your audience to interact and engage with your content. If you publish primarily on other social media platforms where they don't spend as much time, then they won't engage with your posts. And if you don't know which social media platform your audience spends the most time on, you can do two things. You can spy on them, or you could ask. So, spying on your competition and your customers on social media. First, do a little bit of smart recon and spy on your customers, and go to your competition. Go to the different social media platforms, look up your competitors' social media efforts. Are they on there? Are they active? Are they actually getting engagement? And note how well they are doing on each of the popular sites. Next, check out a few of your customers and see who they follow, what pages they support, and what social media sites they seem to comment on most. And you'll be surprised at how much you can find just by doing a little bit of digging. And last, you can straight up ask them. Ask your customers. Send out an email to your subscriber list and ask them what social media channels they use. Create a simple poll on several social media platforms and ask your followers which channel they like best. You can also just ask a few of your customers in person when you see them, or even reach out on social media like Facebook Messenger, or survey them right there. Asking is one of the most easiest and effective ways of finding anything out about your target audience. Another thing to consider when choosing your main social media platform is your bandwidth to create relevant content. Posting on some social channels like Facebook are quite a bit easier than, say, making a TikTok or YouTube videos. You can look at your current skills, the time you have to create or to learn what you need to learn to create on the platform, and where your strengths and preferences lie, and where you actually want to commit to. It might be Captain Obvious here, but if you refuse to be on video and know nothing about editing or video marketing, maybe don't choose YouTube. And really remember that less is more. As you consider which will be the best social media platform, it's essential that you think less rather than more. You don't want to stretch yourself across too many social media platforms, because that's what leads to burnout and thinking that it's all just a waste of time. When you spread yourself too thin, it is a waste of time. It would be better for you to focus on and master one or two platforms than to try to be everywhere. Because the reality is, unless you have a team, you don't have enough energy or time to post across all of these platforms. If you're still unsure about which is the best social media platform to focus on, even after surveying and spying on your audience, you can always fall back on good old Facebook. With over 2 billion users, you can bet that your target audience spends at least a little bit of time on the site. And really, what matters most is not the particular social media platform you choose, but which one you choose and stick with. When it comes to social media strategy, consistency almost always is the most effective way to win an audience. And the only wrong platform for growing your small business is the one you quit posting to. So pick your main platform and commit yourself to posting regularly to it. You'll find that posting to social media is smart for reaching your small business marketing goals faster. Social media really is one of the best opportunities for small businesses these days to get in front of more people than ever before. And I would hate for you to throw it away and think that it is all just a waste of time. And remember, you don't need crazy tech skills, buckets of cash, or a dedicated staff to market your business. You don't even need a lot of time. What you need is to be smart.